Hello, Greebos, and welcome back to downloadable content. What's that? You are right this time. It must be Monday because it's Mod Showcase Monday! This week I have found so many awesome mods. From the unreleased to the beta to the fully here, I have something stacked for everyone. You don't want to miss it. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let's dive right in. First up, we have a mod that's in its really early beta form, but I'm allowed to show you because it's awesome. It is the new Shadow of the Gravewalker by Talion. Now these rings here, these are my rings. I'm not sharing you my rings. I'm going to put that there and I'll show you how to get your own rings. Right now, things need, of course, its own category, but it's all over the place. So let's first start in the daggers category. Right now, we have access to the broken sword. So now we can stab people with the broken one. If you go into swords, you will also now have the black hand sword and outrio, the ranger's sword. These ones are very cool and they are pretty accurate to how they're supposed to be, so that's excellent. The next category is going to be the crystal category, and you're going to find yourself the crystal for the Anor skill tree. So it's white right now. This might need to look, I don't know, it looks white. So you put that in there, and it's going to give you these two new really cool spells. So you have Illumination, grab an enemy by the side of their head and hold trigger to drain their health. And then we have Blinding Light. Blind your enemies with pointing an imbued staff with them and press the Alt Use button. So let's do that. So now when I go into my spell wheel, I'm going to select Anor right here. And let's go ahead and imbue this. You can see it kind of working. So, oh, there we go. So we know it's working, and then the Alt Use should blind them. Oh, it's like a little flashlight. Let's go inside and see how flashy of a light this is. Here we are in the Dalgarian like cave over here. Wow. Now, I know I'm showing you guys literally a flashlight right now and saying wow, but trust me, it is wow. If you know anything about me, you'll know that stuff like this amuses me. Pay attention. All right, Blinding Light. Oh my God, look, it does. It blinds them and puts them in the state of fear. The dark fire shall not avail you. Flame of voodoo. Bonk. So now we know that it can do that. Really cool. Let's put that over there for some other wizard to find. And now we have to try the draining thing, right? So we have to select this skill. Let's read about it. I don't want to mess up again. Grab an enemy by the side of their head and hold trigger to drain their health. Probably with the spell equipped, I would assume. So, can you come inside? Good. Grab your head. Side your head. Go inside your head. Side of the head and now drain. Alt use. Drain mode. Is this working? I can't tell if it's working. Is it doing anything? Hold for 3 seconds. Holding. Like I said, some things are a work in progress. Yeah, it says grab an enemy by the side of their head and hold trigger to drain their health. Maybe I grab with this one. And can you stop being weird? Grab the side of the head, and now maybe I cast with this one? No. Grab? Oh, I took his armor off. Okay, so that one's a maybe. Half of the Anor spell's working, so we got half. Don't stand up, sir. I have much more Lord of the Rings to do. So that is that crystal, but now let's look at something even way cooler. If you scroll down to, I believe, valuables, like I said, it's all in random places, valuables, and scroll down, we will have the new ring spawn and the one ring. Ooh, fancy. If we first take the one ring and put it in its little holder right here, you'll see that there is framework for it, right? There's no skills as of yet, but it's letting you know that there's framework. So we have that as the one ring. I'm going to put it on the shelf so I don't lose it, but we're going to put this in here. This is the new ring. Our boy Celebrimbor rocks it, of course, with our man Talion, and this is all the skills you have. So the first one is Drain. Grab an enemy by the side of the head, interesting, and hold the trigger to drain their health. So we'll try that one again. Now we have Domination. Using Drain on an enemy's head for 3 seconds now converts them into allies. And the last one is still in progress. Doesn't look like it's actually going to be working. In Wraith form, hold grip and Alt use to kill all dominated creatures. Not yet implemented. So if that one doesn't work, it is what it is. I need to make sure that this one works. So grab an enemy by the side of the head and hold trigger to drain their health. So let's make sure that the ring is on first by doing this. Oh, one ring. Perfect. You're the guy I stabbed earlier. Okay, so grab the side of his head, the side of your head, like this. Come on. Now, hold. Holding the trigger. Maybe I need to have the Wraith spell equipped, so I have to include the Wraith spell. Good. Now, give me the side of your head. That's your neck. Side of the head. Side of the head. Trigger. Here we go. It's working. I'm dominating. Oh, that looked really cool. And their eyes turn all mystifying and glowing. That's sick. Amazing. Now, we also have the Wraith, like, ball right here. Oh. Whoa. Can we Wraith punch? Oh, my God. I can't tell if that was just a base skill or if I just really Wraith punched him. Oh my God. Also, the 1.0 version turns your whole body Wraith this time. This is fantastic. It used to stop at the head. It looks so cool. I'm going to try the Decimate, even though I know it's not going to work, but I need to try it. Hold grip and Alt use to kill all dominated creatures. First thing is we need a dominated creature, and I think you need the spell. Yeah, can we make this quick? Can we actually give me your head? Dominate. So you need to be holding the spell to do it. So now we go like this. Dominate you. So that just drains them. I need to hold for 3 seconds, and that's going to fully dominate your mind. If I just choke them, does it do that? Oh, you literally have to be grabbing the side of their head, otherwise it doesn't work, just like the regular game. And, come on. There we go. So now we have this equipped, so he said grab and Alt use. Grab, Alt use. Get. No, doesn't work just yet, but it's good to know that we could do this. Now let's take a look at the weapons themselves. Let's fight a couple of angry guys. Put them down on the beach, you know. Okay, angry guys. We're going to try Ufriel first. Spin move. Oh, he's knocked unconscious. What about you? The blinding Wraith, they must be like horrified. I cannot wait to see where this skill tree goes. Like if we can do like Wraith dash and everything. How cool would that be? Should I do it? Should I make him a dominant man? Come here. I will dominate you. Grabbing their head on that side is weird. Come here. No, give me the side of your head. Give me the side of your head. Why is that? Okay, let's grab the side of your head. There we go. Suffer me, no! There we go. Your friend has turned against you. So now they become a thrall, and he can mess you up. There we go. Oh, good. Now we have the Black Hand sword as well. Black Hand. Woo! Get Black Handed. He is really getting messed up. So, yeah, this is the start of Shadow of the Gravewalker. I think it's really cool. I'm going to take this ring, and I'm going to bomb it into the ocean now. Someone will find it. That's not me. It's okay. Wait a minute. Am I going to be stuck in Wraith form now? Up next, we have a really weird mod, and I know a lot of you always ask about multiplayer. Well, there's a new version, or a newer version of multiplayer called Feathered Frenzy by Adammantium, and it lets you take control of the one and only Jonathan, where he's over there somewhere. Hey, Jonathan, are you home? Buddy, are you in there? Come on out, little guy. People want to see your adventure. That's strange he's not home. I wonder where he could be. Well, this is the perfect opportunity to cut to the Jonathan adventure. So as we can see, we have Jonathan right here. Now I'm using keyboard and mouse to mess around with him. I could also press V on the keyboard to switch to first person mode. Control has Jonathan fly. If you left click, you're gonna shoot a fireball. Right click, you shoot an arrow at like sonic speeds. It goes really, really fast. And you can press V to toggle between these ones. So I don't think that they can actually aggro Jonathan himself, but you can have some great adventures. So let's go into first person mode and just fire an arrow at the back of that guy's head. He's taken out. So you could send Jonathan to do your bidding. They'll just think that he's just a chicken. Look at him go, fireball. So this is multiplayer. Let me show you guys something. So my avatar is down here, straight up chilling, right? Like, because I'm using my keyboard, but you can see that I'm still doing this. I can move this around. So if you wanted to make some weird footage, which I think I'm going to for a future video, one player can be the human man and someone else can be the chicken. But I just think it's really interesting because the chicken can interact with the player and the player can pick up the chicken. But because it is technically limited, because this is local, I mean, you can use Parsec, and the dungeons are tile-based, so you could actually no-clip through things, so just be careful. Like, the dungeon's not rendering unless the player's here. So just keep that in mind, but you could do this with, I think, up to 4 people locally, which is cool. I was just telling Adammantium it would be sick if we can customize with the the chicken can do. So these are fireball shooting, but like, what if you can make your own, like you can use custom spells or something, right? It would be kind of cool. I'm excited to see where this one goes. It's kind of like been forgotten about. I don't think anyone, including myself, has ever made a video on this one, but I could see myself doing it for sure. Up next, we have The Desert Eagles by Vivens, 1997. So if you scroll down in your book, you're going to find Vi's categories. So I'm going to select that one. Now we have different versions of the Desert Eagles. We have the regular Desert Eagle that needs to be reloaded and a gold-plated Desert Eagle that needs to be reloaded. So then you go to your magazines and all you need is just this one pouch. Of course, it will have both for the regular Eagle as well as the golden one. So don't forget to rack them. And then if you want to be really just cool and just have fun, you know, you can go into pistols and get the unlimited ammo one. And these ones, you literally don't have to worry about ammo whatsoever. Jesus, that is loud. Oh my God. Well, I guess it's a deagle, so you kind of want it to be loud. But let's get some volunteers, you know, and see what fun we can have. So I have an apple, and I don't think it could actually be balanced on a character's head. I'm pretty sure it falls off, which reminds me, did you just eat it with the back of your neck? What are you, a monster? So I just thought of another mod. Let me spawn another person and I'll show you my idea. The top of the head needs like an equipable spot similar to this. Check this out. So you know how like you put like crystals and things in here and it's like whoop 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 skill tree. Well, all I need is it to hold something. So if there was like an invisible holder that I can put objects in, I would be able to rest the apple on his head without it falling. Because right now, if I wanted to try to do this, there's no hope. It's just going to roll off. Quick shot! Oh, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be the apple. Well, thanks for volunteering, though. Going to try apple shot. Go. And apple. Wow. Am I good at this game or am I good at this game? So you can also reload it. You press the spell use button, also known as the alt use button, to just eject the magazine and put a new one in. And as you can see, this thing packs a punch. You could also wield it in two hands. The bottom has a grip. Everything has a grip, apparently. You can grab the whole thing everywhere. So you grab it on the bottom. Okay, hang on, sir. I'm trying to figure out my gun. Okay, so we grab it from here. You get two-handed. Two-handed is a little strange, especially because they're guns, you know, using them in Blade and Sorcery. I would use one hand. One hand feels really good. And thanks for the loot, man. You won't be missed. What I am curious of is, I doubt they can use it, but let's see. Give me this. I will drop that there. I know I shouldn't be here. Oh no. All right, let's see if you pick up the gun. Go ahead. Okay, grab the gun. He's got the gun. Does he shoot it? Or will he just melee with it? You goober. Anyway, so these are very powerful, and I know everyone's been waiting for like really cool guns like to come to Blade and Sorcery 1.0 so you can fight Hector with them. And don't worry. It'll happen in the video, I promise. Well, not me fighting Hector, but I'll do something with these. Moving on, we have Deadpool and Wolverine by Babyf. Why is the horse in the house? Did you walk in the door? Oh, okay. You're supposed to stay outside, little buddy. I guess you can hang out while I record this show. Okay, good boy. If you go to the apparel section in your little book here and go to Deadpool and Wolverine, you'll have, well, a bunch of things to look like Deadpool and Wolverine. So let's first start with the suit here. We have the Wolverine suit and the Wolverine head. Now look at me. I look like really angry and Australian. And if you want to take things even further, let's put the Wolverine mask on. Well, now I have a decapitated... Okay, no one asked about that one, but it's staying. I look like this, but there's also like a hole in like my stoma right here. But it still works with the mouth, but we still have the hole there. Now, this doesn't come with this mod. It's a separate thing. Get your Wolverine claws, though. They're in the dagger category, and then it's time to Wolverine it up. Look at these clowns right here. I'm going to go into super hyper focus mode and just stab, slash. Oh, this is worth it. Ugh. Now we can do the Wolverine jump with the dive. You're done. Who's next? You? Let's just quickly death for you. Now, I'm just kind of gushing about these ones, even though it's about Deadpool and Wolverine, but you couldn't be Wolverine without the claws, man. You just couldn't. You guys are somehow still alive. You're like friends with Deadpool or something. Well, speaking of which, I think it's time I show them how to become Deadpool. So now let's go back here and select our friend Deadpool with the movie suit and movie mask. Oh man, this looks so good. Now remember earlier when I showed you Vivence's guns? So let's take out two Deagles with unlimited ammo, and let's grab ourselves two Yamatos. Oh man, here we go. Maximum effort. Now, of course, you could use full body tracking to do the full-on Deadpool where you're jumping around kicking, but you have guns now, and then we could swap quickly to 2 swords. See? Oh my god, I don't know what happened to him, but he's gone. Yeah! See, we're becoming the ultimate Deadpool. Okay. Oh, you're still here with us? Why don't you get on the ground? You're not here with us any longer, are you? What? There you go. And that's how you become Deadpool in Blade and Sorcery. Now that last one was pretty intense, so let's take, like a little break, a sweet tooth break. Up next is the Yummers Pack by Solar141. At the very bottom, you're going to find yummy food. We have a candy cane, chocolate bar, cookie, a donut, and last but not least, something that says, I'm disappointed in this one. Oh no, okay, all right, well, this is the lollipop, which I think you can eat, right? Oh, it eats the whole stick too? Well, this is all edible food, and it heals the player. It looks like it does the egg animation of when you eat it, it just like blows up into liquid. But the real question is, can we give this cookie to an NPC? Oh my god, I just thought of something. If I play multiplayer again with Adammantium, I could finally give him the cookie that he wanted. So let's spawn this friend. You want a cookie? I don't want you to touch my hand, so here you go, cookie. You ate it with the side of your face. You ruined the entire bit. Weenie punch. You know who can use a nice donut? Howard. Howard, where'd you go, bud? You're behind Jonathan's house? What are you doing? You miss him too? Yeah, he's out on an adventure doing dungeon runs, but here's a donut. Don't run away from the donut. The donut is your destiny. Donut? Donusty? Can you eat it now? Just get... Here. Eat it. Eat the donut. I know you can eat this. Stop being... Eat the donut, Howard. Alright, fine. I'm just leaving it there for him. Up next, we have Daggerstorm by Bread. Daggerstorm is a spell. So if you go in your spell wheel, you'll have Daggerstorm. In its basic form, it does this. Daggers. Look at them spawning. Millions of daggers. And they despawn immediately, so don't worry about performances. I mean, you can make them not despawn immediately, but look at this. You could be a pure villain. But if I go into mods, then go to Daggerstorm, look at all the stuff that I can change. Spawn delay, imbue, so I can make them have like fire, lightning, gravity if I wanted to, multiplier. But let's go into item selection. This is where you can, well, change things. So we have dagger, arrows, props. So it's do a prop and spawn anvils at people. Who's angry at me? Yeah, everyone. So now I can spawn an anvil. A bunch of them. Slow motion anvil. Oh my lord. I want to change that. Maybe we want spawn delay 3. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. And then I don't want it to go away. Can you chill? Anvil attack. Oh my lord. I can have it seek them. Item seeking enabled. And I seek at 1 per hour. So if I just did this, it's actually seeking something down there that's in the underworld. So if I put an enemy all the way over here, and then I flew here and then fired the anvil, will it seek out my nemesis? Find out. Boom. Go. Okay. Oh my god, it's going. It only goes so far. Okay, it's not seeking him though. I need it to seek. It's not, that's false advertising. Let's have it do a weapon. And weapons will be... Ooh, there's so many things. How about an old hatchet? Someone, are you kidding me? Old hatchet attack. So, yeah, I'm just torturing him now with old hatchets. So those are seeking. I guess maybe the weapons seek, but the props have a weird time. I don't know, but it's kind of working. I accidentally spawned a tree here, but don't talk about that. Now I can do more rock bending. Rock bend! Yeah, so you don't even need the earthbending spell. I have Daggerstorm now that essentially can be anything I want. Anything. Apparently I can spawn trees and shoot them at people. This spell just gets better and better every time it's updated. Make sure you get this dagger bending thing. Moving on, we have Gambit by Rigged. If I scroll down in my book, I can go to Gambit. Now, if I want to dress like Gambit, I can. In fact, for you guys, I'm going to dress like Gambit. Look at me. Dressed like Gambit. Oh my god, I look so weird. I'm sorry, I can't dress like this. Let's just take that off and pretend we never wore that. But now we're going to have the actual things here. So let's get the crystal core, equip this one, and let's see if we can put this in here. Oh, you can! And this is going to tell you all about the skills here. So this one is detonates all cards by kicking, so we have to hold the trigger to unlock that one. This one is flourish, bring 2 cards close together to flourish the deck. Very cool. And last one is dealer. Deal cards by making a fist with nothing in your hand. Oh, man. That's cool. So now let's get ourselves the deck of cards and, of course, the Gambit bow staff. So let's practice. Let's take a card out from here. So this is the card. I can just throw it and just does normal card stuff, right? So that says, oh, man, normal card that's not imbued. But if I kick, it will detonate it. So throw. I wonder why you did that one and not just the Alt-Use button to do it. Because the kicking... That was an interesting choice to do that. I want to know why you chose that one. I would recommend just tossing it and then the Alt-Use or trigger should do it. Because kicking is, I don't know. That was an interesting choice. But we know how to do that one. But you could also hold down the trigger like this one. And this one should just go boom, hit things and then blow up. So if we have a friend, that's our friend. He's letting us do this one. We could toss it in him and then, oh no! Let's practice flourishing the deck right now. So we need 2 cards like these ones. Oh my god, they just float at rest? That is extremely cool. But we need 2 cards, 1 and 2, and you bring the cards close together, you flourish the deck. Oh my god, look how cool this is. That is amazing. We could also just grab the deck and just press the top button, I think, just the trigger. The trigger will just like deal out cards themselves. So I can just be like, anyone want a card? And then of course kicking will detonate all of them. So if we have another friend and we're like, I surround you in a world of oh my god, it just tracks them. Okay, well, I didn't know that. That's my fault. Or you can just grab it yourself and then have your own cards, like so, and then kick. But what's really cool is if you put it away, and when it's there, if you just make a fist, it's going to automatically equip them themselves. You can just keep tossing things out. Whoa, that is really cool. Is that my inventory cube? Did I knock it off my person? How did I do that? Get back in your home. What? That was weird. Now there's the actual staff itself. This one should retract with the Alt-Use button and imbue if you do the trigger. So let's first try it in its normal unimbued state. Let's have a little one. Can a little one? Hiya! So it still works like that. And you could do like this and hooah, knock him unconscious. So if you want to do a nice pacifist run, well, this is kind of the way to do it, right? Oh my god, it stabs though? Hang on, okay, you can't do pacifism with this. Then you can imbue it with the trigger. And I believe anything that this touches, it should like make them levitate and then detonate, right? I feel like I read that. Did I read that, sir? You gonna blow up now? Yes, they blow up if you stab them over time. So let's fight little Goober Man over here. Yeah, oh my goodness, you're so good at this game, and you say other things. So, quick stab, push him back, and then he should blow up. Oh my god. That's cool. I would like to see a little blow-up mini explosion thing, even if you did this and like blew up on them afterwards. I would recommend adding that one to make this from like an A+, like an S tier mod, just to see it like that. But how do you unimbue it? I feel like it's forever imbued right now. Because if you use the... I don't... Interesting. I legit can't get over how cool this mod is. Like,
talking yet?
Yeah, I'm done talking. Boom! Anyone else done talking that wants to get exploded? Don't make me flourish the deck. I could do that too. I will flourish the deck all over your faces. Okay, goodbye. This is a great mod. You guys need this one. Moving on, we have the Federal Union of Eredan by Skele. Now, these are new enemies, and it does have requirements, so don't mess that up. But let's go into Outpost. And instead of Sandbox, I'm going to go over here to the Federal Union of Eredan. Enemy faction, 0, length, whatever. Let's just run it. Let's just see what they look like. So these are like futuristic goober guys. Like, there's one right now hanging out by the trees. Let's just say hi to him in all of his goober state. Yeah, look, he's like wearing all... That's a medic. He's like all swatted out. Well, medic, you're definitely going to need to be a medic after this one. Gambit card. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Well, at least we know it's compatible with dismemberment. For the most part, it looks like they still get all stretchy like it's Battlefield 3. And they're also using, I think it's the modern military pack is one of the requirements, so you need to make sure you have that one. Hey, dude! Knife throw! Okay, well, what do you have? What is that? Is that brass knuckles? You can use brass knuckles to fight someone like me? Congratulations. Here, you unlock this. I want to know if it works with burning. We have to see. Did you add? Now this is the next thing. Next challenge for modders is, oh my god, you did it. I even spoke it. And before I answered the question, you answered it. They char with burning. Not many modders do that right now. They just like let them, you know, the same texture, but you made burning textures for that. Congratulations, you've outdone yourself. But basically it's those two. It's this like regular fleshy riot guard and then the military man. So fleshy riot guard, he's gonna blow up right away. The other guy, well, you're not. There's the other guy. I need to show him the other guy. So you are useless to me. I need to show the other guy. You go over there. No, on the ground. We don't need either one of you. You, see, this is who we were talking about. You look fantastic. You don't look fantastic. Just die real quick. You are so cool. So I wish I brought my, like, deagle and everything. This is a great work on this mod, Skele. They look fantastic, and the fact that they're in the dungeons, it's cool. But now your time is up. Showcase for you is over. So I know most of you have been asking to have a mod to make NPCs a bit stronger. Well, this next mod is going to help with that one. It's called NPC Regen by Ricky. And of course, Ricky made it. So let's go ahead and get some stuff out, mess some NPCs up, and see, you know, how it works. If we go into NPC Regen and select right here, you can see that it's set to 0 and regen time. So let's say we want them to go to 100% and within, what was it, 3 seconds? So now, if we have a person, hey friend, we need to see the regeneration. Quick stab. All right, so he's stabbed, so that's a little bit of damage. Come on, swing, do something, anything to make the showcase move even further. He's still alive, so that's good. And then, are you gonna regen through that? He is. Now, will you regen through this? Are you gonna regenerate? No. Okay, well, if it does too much damage too quickly, so let's regen time 1 second all the way up. Let's try another guy. So you, all right, bud, come on. Boop. How does that feel? It feels great. Regen through that one. I put it all the way up, so it looks like they still take fatal damage if something happens too quickly. But if you also have people that are wearing, you know, various armor, it will make them a little bit, you know, harder to kill. But right now, if you have something that's just too OP, they can still not be able to heal through it. Let's try it on you. Bonk. Here we go. I need to see this in action. Yeah. Good. That one's not fatal, so you should start regenning through that one. I mean, I don't have a health bar to double check, but you should be able to feel it out. Oh! Okay, he's not regenning. It's there. I'm telling you it works. You'll feel it, especially if you're in dungeons. Trust me. Our final mod is called The 7 by Spec 1722. Now, in theory, this one could almost use its own video, but let's go to the boys category. There's different super suits. The super suits are required for you to do the superpowers, but funnily enough, there's ones like the Deep and I think Queen Maeve, if she's still in here, they don't have any abilities, which I think is a missed opportunity. So this is the Deep. So why not make it where when you're wearing this one, you swim faster and you won't be able to drown? I mean, just think about it. Why not? There's an ocean in the game and there's water. So if I jumped in here and I was swimming around, you know, I shouldn't be able to drown like this one. And faster swimming, it just makes more sense. And maybe like if you need an idea, the ability to still cast spells in water, because you know, like you can't cast in water. So why not there? Maybe maybe it doesn't slow you down or something. I don't know, or to be able to talk to fish. I don't know, something. There's also the Homelander costume, which currently doesn't shoot lasers. Unfortunately, when I was reading the description, it says that they were waiting for the SDK, which is out right now. So the fact that it's out, maybe we can shoot lasers now. For Homelander, there's a whole convoluted way of flying, which is involving like the left-hand grip and everything. But since we have the wings mod out, I'm literally just gonna jump and then jump again, and now I'm just flying. So you could use the super suit to like do all that crazy stuff, but now, I mean, I could just fly like this instead. Like, why wouldn't I just do this? But I digress. I mean, you could technically fly faster if you're using the super suits version itself, and you would press kick to land, but we don't have to do that with wings. How do I take this cape off? The cape is stuck on me. I can't get the cape off. I legit don't know how to take this thing off. Well, that's unfortunate, but let's just do A-Train now and put the A-Train glasses on. Now I'm A-Train with Homelander's cape. It kind of looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I mean, these work pretty well together. Just the free hint. Now, if you actually make a fist with both hands, like so, you'll go into super speed mode, and then you run like this. Look at me running. You go really fast, exceptionally fast, where it just bugs you out entirely. But if you use the hyper focus mode, then do it, it's a little bit easier to control. You just don't really get to see your hands. However, I have been told that if you run into people, well, you get to do season 1, episode 1, you know what I'm saying? So let's try that out. Hyper focus just to make sure we see it. Both fists, and now run through you. So, oh my God, if you run through them, they blow up into a mist. That's crazy. You can just run through people. Now, if I punch them in this mode, do they also blow up into a fine mist? No, I have to specifically run through them. Oh my God, that is very, very cool. Unfortunately, Black Noir, I think only just comes with blades or doesn't do something. I think you just have blades, right? Black Noir, and then what do we have for you? Anything? Am I just black? The description says has knives and a sword. Is it in here anywhere? Yeah, there we go. Sword. But let's focus on Starlight now, which I just realized I can't be Starlight unless I'm playing as a female character. So, you know what that means. To the character creator. Okay, there we go. I'm ready to be Starlight. So we go down here, back to the boys, select Starlight, and equip. Here we go. So apparently you have to hold down and make a fist for like half a second, and then when you release, it should shoot a projectile. It's trying to. I don't know what it's shooting at, but it's shooting a projectile. So charge, projectile. It's a weird projectile. I was expecting it maybe to come out of my hand. It's a little disappointing. Almost seems like it comes out of my armpit. Now, if we hold it one in our left hand for 3 seconds, we're supposed to start levitating. Is it doing it? Am I levitating? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you do it like that. And now I'm levitating. So, pretty cool, right? Can I swim? And then to stop levitating, I would like hold it for 3 more seconds, but I could just do that when it stopped levitating. That's cool. Now let's spawn a bunch of NPCs, because apparently if I charge down the right hand one for 3 seconds, it should kill all NPCs on the field. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. Is it doing it? Did it work? Oh my God! It does do it. Oh, it disintegrates them in a blinding flash of light. What if it was like a regular NPC like this, and then we just went really close to you? Charge up. It's okay. Look into the bright light. One more time, buddy. Good. Oh my God, that's so cool. So I think for a fix of this one, obviously fix the legs like that one. The cape is whatever, it's Blade and Sorcery. And then these projectiles need to like come out of, it looks like it comes out like the bottom of the wrist, and it looks weird. It comes out of my armpit. Armpits do it, so maybe get those fixed. Like if they just went like this and charged and fired like completely straight, that would be really cool. But I'm loving these powers. It's sick. Well, my friends, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Monday. I hope you had a great time, and if you did, why not subscribe? It's literally free. Hit the big subscribe button, hit the like button, and don't forget to check out the description, because literally all the mods are in there. I'm serious. Stop asking, how did I find the mod? It's in the description. Don't be stupid. But other than that, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content, and I'll see you next time. Are all the non-believers gone? Okay, good. I'm going to show you one thing. I'm counting as a mod, and it's a bonus, but don't say where you got it from, okay? You see, in the world of Blade and Sorcery, there is a secret, a well-kept secret for generations, and we're going to show you something. If you know this one, everyone was trying to figure out what the hell this does when like the player home first came out, and people used to take cups and put cups in there to see if it would do anything. They would take 3 cups, one there, one there, one here. They would try to spin it to see if this would activate anything. And everyone's like, what does it do? Does it do anything? And we had no idea. And then 1.0 came around, and they added something in sandbox mode only. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll find another cup. Strange. Why is there 2 cups? I don't know. So let's go ahead and spawn this one. And you're like thinking, who cares about, it's just another cup. It's not going to do anything, right? Well, that's where you're wrong. If you look at the bottom of it, the cup has a Warpfrog symbol. And if you put the cup in the obelisk, you get this. Look at that. cup bending. And then you have Cup Swarm, the greatest secret of the Dalgarian race. So what does that do? Well, I'll tell you. Let's put someone right there and go into our spell wheel. And now we can summon a cup. Look at this. Cup bending. I can just summon this cup and then push it. And it blows up on them. How great is that? And I think you could do 2 of them. Double the cups. Double the fun. So this was a secret. I'm counting this as a secret mod. I don't think anyone's technically shown this. I mean, it's a well-kept secret. But now, everyone knows. Cups and cup bending. Although I don't know how to do Cup Swarm. I don't know if this is Cup Swarm, I'm just blowing it up on him, or there's another secret that I don't know. Either way, it's up to you guys to find out the rest.